Alright, hi everybody, it is me, Bonkai922. Um, Parasite. Also, One Piece came out today, but not Bleach. I heard news. Kubo is, I guess he caught the Tog... I wanted to go with that. Togashi on this. Because, anyway, that's beside the point. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do One Piece probably soon. I also gotta do Maggie. Missed 2 chapters of Maggie. That was weird. But anyway, Parasite. Um, Episode 14, I believe. Let me just make sure of that. Oh, this one, my God. Yeah, episode 14. This one was okay. After the whole thing with Morano from the previous episode, what happens pretty much? What was really interesting about this episode was, um, the encounter. He encounters Ruko again, the high school teacher, who is the parasite. Who's a parasite? Um, and basically he finds out who was the person who hired this investigator, this PI. And we see the PI's family, which is really his daughter, I believe. Um, and he gains an ally. The ally, remember the guy who helped him when his mother was a parasite, and all that jazz. He shows up again, and he basically helps him confront the investigator to get the investigator and spill the beans, or they'll spill his guts pretty much. Um, but he's explaining it to him and all that jazz. And what was interesting was they said he was going to kill him, obviously, and they didn't really. He they wanted to ask him who was the one who hired him. He couldn't do that, but Migi obviously knew already. It was Ruko. Yeah, she's the one. Now, obviously, with last week's episode and now this one, it's seemingly like it's very grim for Shinichi, especially the encounter he has with Ruko. Because she calls him out. He goes to this college where she goes to for this lecture hall, this lecture, and she's very weird. I mean, like she's carrying her baby like this, like totally, like, and supposedly in this episode also she starts laughing. Very strange, but they encounter each other and they're basically talking, and she notices that he has changed, and she's wondering what this change caused, and then she figured it out. It was that her mother was killed by him, and she's laughing it off. Total, she's a bitch right now. That's what I look at. She's a complete bitch, and you know, she basically has like almost like a panic attack in this episode, which is kind of interesting. And he encounters this fortune teller, and the fortune teller reading his left palm, not his right one, obvious reasons, and saying that, oh, the hole that's in your chest, the person who can close it or seal it is the one who put it there. And then he's just smiling and laughing. He's like, I killed that person. It's kind of a weird moment. That's pretty much what went down in this episode. But what really made me, and this is, I obviously believe that the manga is probably better than the anime, but I still think the anime is doing a fucking amazing job. Now, Ruko, but listen, I don't give no fucks. She was being a bitch. Case in point. She was being a real dumb fucking bitch. And that is really fucking heartless. And it goes to show you she truly is a monster. All these parasites are monsters. So, and, she said, oh, I'm going to use this child as a shit. They don't give, well, they really don't give a fuck at all. they don't. And it's kind of interesting. What I really also liked about this episode was juxtapose the lecture hall that she was in. They were talking about um because this episode was called the something I forgot what it was specifically called, something gene, and basically it detailed the that the relationship between mother and child or parent and child. Some animals would eat their offspring. It's kind of funny when you think about it and how what they were talking about and everything. Now, overall rating wise, I'm sorry, I got to give this a 5 out of 5. This was really intense with what was going on in the episode. I mean, the last couple of episodes have been high octane. I mean, last week with Morono, and surprisingly, next week's episode 15, features Murano as well. The title, listen, something wicked. I think it's called. It's something wicked this way comes, along those lines. Yeah, and or like something evil this way. No, something wicked this way comes, basically. And we see Murano, and we see a bunch of other people who are probably the people who Ryoko are with, the other parasites. Now, the thing about it is that if I'm Shinichi, regardless how much more powerful these people are, I'd kill them. I really don't. I really think he should. He should just go out. I'm dead serious, dead ass. Just that's what he should do. He should go kill all the parasites. At least all the parasites that are threats, major threats. Kill them all. Because already, a parasite has killed his mother and killed Kana. And if they are targeting Murano now, which might be a very strong possibility considering the preview, he loses her. That's it. That is it, friends. That is it. But should be interesting to see. And also, it was kind of, I was like, whoa, that last scene. The last scene got to me because I was like, yo, that's fucking crazy. The look he got, the look he was giving the old lady, which is, oh, I killed that person. And he was like, oh, yeah, it was pretty awesome. I thought it was done very well. But yeah, 5 out of 5 for this one. We'll see what happens. I only remember I only read a little bit of the manga, and people are probably gonna say read the manga, but I like it so far. Yeah, and it's some kind of roller coaster. That's what I've noticed with Parasite. It's very, it gets bump in your face, very high octane at times. So, but we'll see what happens. I really feel bad for Shinichi. Seriously, I really do. He loses his mother. He loses a girl that he knew that was in love with him. And now it's a slight possibility Murano might get involved and he might lose her too. So it's fucked up. It's really fucked up when you think about it. But 5 out of 5 for this one, Parasite. There's I'm trying to think what I was gonna say. There's a few other things I need to upload. Well, there's the anime series review of Laughing in the Clouds. That's really the only other upload I did. I haven't uploaded yet. Anime series review. And One Piece came out. I have to do that review. And Maggie. I'll do the One Piece review if I can now after this. And Maggie, I will leave for when I get home tomorrow from work. It'll be like a double review pretty much. Maggie and JoJo. I got other things I want to take care of as far as videos are concerned and so on and so forth. But I will take care of those, if more or less. So yeah, Bankai Night 22. Wow, Parasyte, man, it's fucked up. Oh, by the way, Toriko, I will restart them. I will next Tuesday. I will. Just the whole thing with me getting sick and everything a couple weeks ago. I'm still a little stuffy, but nothing serious. Delayed it. So yeah. Bonkai 922. See you guys later. Oh, by the way, Joe 10 uploaded a video. And you Bronco fans might get a little salty. That was an awesome video, Joe 10, man. Good shit. Good shit. I'll see you guys later. Peace.